Greetings and salutations, my name is JW608 and today we are playing StarMade. As we sit here looking out into the dark, black void of space that's kind of sickly green as well, there's a ray of hope shining through the darkness. Somebody on the StarMade Discord was asking about logic-controlled salvage, and I don't frequent the Discord very often, but Linscap did, and he screenshotted me part of the conversation. And Schema himself said, "Oh, I think that's a bug." So, logic miners are back on the menu, boys. Or is that Hobbit? I don't know. Anyway, so the lazy miner circuit is not dead. It's just postponed. So I probably should be thinking about more mining, but until that is resolved, I think we're going to leave the mining and the factory aspect, we're going to leave that all by its lonesome until that is resolved, probably the next update or whenever, so I won't have to worry about, oh, is this going to actually work? Instead, I want to play with it when it's working. What am I doing? I'm building a station, except I want a station to be under the sun. Why'd you want the station to be under the sun? Well, that way, no, dummy. When I look at it, it's the light comes from the top, not from the bottom. Yep, I can use words. I'm good at the words. So, having postponed my glorious revival of my mining fleet, next on my list was, I need some turrets. I need some decent turrets. I have turrets, but I need some decent turrets. So we're going to have to rethink what we're doing. I also want some big turrets. I don't mean like these turrets. I want some big turrets. I want some little turrets. I want some turrets that'll be big. I don't know. Anyway, so let's pop in the two half-decent turrets I have. Let's see, what did I call them? The 9cc turret. This one's slightly bigger, so it's probably what I want. Yeah, no, that's the spark plug turret. Let's see. The 91cc. Oh, that's the one I just have. The 2 beam. And let's see, the 2C. Admin load. Okay. So they're all, well, these two are basically the same turret. I'm going to call this not really a light turret, but it's going to be a light turret, basically. Let's see. Can I spawn in a ballistics cube 3? It doesn't have to be attached to a dock. And of course it spawns in over there. So let's just shoot it from over here then. Let's hop into this, and actually into the barrel portion. And we want to spin, because that's a good trick. Actually, no, I can't do any of those things. Let's hit V, C, C. C in a turret realigns it properly. Those are too close to actually be functional turrets. And my platform has no power, so it's going to be hard for the turrets to shoot. So let's remedy that. 1,000 power, and not 1,000. 100 power blocks, and I don't know how many ever stabilizer blocks that is. It's 300 for those of you keeping track. Oh, since we have so much stabilization, let's ruin it. There we go, 35. Now, I thought it was 30% you needed a stabilization to keep everything good. I keep hearing people say it's actually 25. I don't care, because I have 47. Or 46 and a half-ish. Which is almost 47. Which is almost 50. Anyway, so I'm not exactly sure what it is now. And let's see. Let's paste that one, and one here. The idea with these 9 turrets, the 9x9 turrets, is they would be entirely self-contained within this 9x9, except they have this huge honking barrel sticking out at the end. So that didn't actually work like at all. So let's snag some... Nope, that's Project X. I don't want that. Let's grab the 2-beam, admin load. Spawn is docked. U turret, admin load, spawn docked. Alright. Now let's hop in here. And for the sake of my own sanity, let's add a couple camera blocks so I can see what's going on. And over here, I'm just middle clicking to jump between entities. Alright. Let's hop into the camera. Which one? Oh, this is the Canon one. Alright. So the Canon is not bad. Actually, no, that's hurting my brain. There we go. That's better. I don't know, for some reason, when like the camera's lined up perfectly with the Canons on either side, my eyes don't like that. So this isn't terrible. Let's pull in something. Let's pull in the Mantis fighter. Yeah, the rate of fire is not great, but it would eventually bring down a Mantis fighter. Alright, so let's hop into this one. And let's eliminate this camera by putting another one there. There we go. And this is just damage beam. Oh, just straight damage beam. I thought it was beam missile. Okay, it's not really latched on to, I guess it's latched onto something. This was beam missile. No, it is just straight beam. Okay. And wow, that hurts the shield and starts doing bad things. I swore this was a beam missile. Well, that's just straight beam. That's not too bad for straight beam. It did some bad things to the surface and took the shields down, which is probably the more important thing. It took the shields down. Is watching lens cap, and if you don't watch lens cap, I highly recommend you do. I'm not going to remember, but I'll try to remember to put a link in the description. I know I dropped a link in my Discord channel, but if you're watching me, you probably know lens cap. Anyway, he is doing his Project Titan, and I donated my fleet to for product testing. So he shot up my cutter, and his fighter would have ripped that cutter to shreds, except I had too many shields on it. And having a turret that would have kept shields down would have done constant damage. Even this piddly little thing right here, this little pea shooter that doesn't really do anything except shoot itself, it looks like. Even it would have helped keep shields down, and he would have devastated that cutter had he had kept the shields down longer, or at all. So I think I want a turret that's high, low DPS, high DPS. Alright, hold on. Low DPS, so I don't care about its damage per second as long as it does damage. What I want is one that gives constant speedy damage. Although, sitting here looking at this, that is recharging while I'm shooting it. I thought it was supposed to wait while it recharged. Or after shields took damage, I thought it was supposed to lock and not recharge for a while. Anyway. So, I'd like to build some better turrets. Is watching Lenscap shoot up my ship. And my ship barely winning because it has too many shields for a ship of its class. Well, design. Purpose? purpose. The cutter's basically a shuttle. It has way too many shields for a shuttle. That's the only reason that it was able to disable lens cap, is time and shields. So I want something so I can combat that. Lens cap, I'm going to be watching your videos and learning from your combat of your ships against mine and improving them. So, and I'm probably also going to run through my existing ships and rip off turrets now that I have this handy dandy spawn a turret wherever you're looking button. Like, where is it? 9. Oh, pop in a 9cc. Spawn docked. Must be looking at a rail block. Must be looking at a rail block. I'm looking at a rail. Oh, I'm on the wrong entity. So now I can just pop a turret in like that. And it's no problem. Now taking it out, I'll have to physically do that. I guess I could destroy dock. No, I don't want to fiddle with that on an actual ship. This little straight beam does quite a bit of damage. The range is abysmal. But these are, I'm calling these small turrets. Or light turrets. Because that's what they are. Man. That actually hurt that mantis. Wasn't doing anything to it, I think. Is it out of range? No, it's chewing on that block. Well, it says it's chewing on that block. There we go. I think it's just slightly out of range, I think's the problem. Or it's either out of range or it's something to do with that block in front of it. I don't know. Or is it the armor? It's the armor. Because as I understand, a beam loses power as it goes through time and space. See, even here, it's hitting that standard armor, yellow hazard standard armor. So, hitting that armor is going to do diddly squat to it because it's armor. And at this range, of course, that's not that far for a beam. But hitting these squishy systems, you saw they tore through them and they started doing their acid dance. Huh, that's interesting. What is that range? So, straight beam of this size has an effective range of, I'm going to call it 200 meters. 150 meters. I want an AI target. Go away. I want to target that where we go. I'm going to call it 150 meters for this turret. It'd be nice to be able to keep notes or something here. Like in a description. Yeah, that would be awesome if I had like a description button where I could like say 150, 200 meter effective range. Hey, that would be awesome if I was able to, I don't own that entry. Change owner. Yeah, change it to me. Hey, that would be just amazing if I could keep notes like that. But alas, apparently I can't. That's just sad. Alright. You know what, I probably also should go back and change the type, or is that not anything anymore? Used to be able you could sort by, or, yeah, class. Can you not change that anymore? Change owner permissions by description. Permissions. Alright. Anyway, I've learned a few things, and I'm also going to be making better use of the turrets. I'd like to make a turret maybe this size that's... I don't even know anymore. I'm going to pop down some Mantis Fighters. Mantis Fighters are going to be my... No. I'm going to pop down... Yeah, Mantis Fighter, Cutter, something along those lines. I'm going to be fighting my own units. Trying to figure out a decent turret. Because turrets so far have eluded me, because, well, in the game as well as in the game, or in the game in general, not just in Power 2.0, because I've never been great with turrets. Let's see, there we go. So I'm going to try to improve my turret game. In a bigger turret. I would like a large turret that does actual damage and is able to keep up with a fighter and blow it to kingdom come. Anyway, I think I've rambled enough. I have been JW608. This has been StarMade, and this is the beginning of I was going to say a wonderful new adventure. No, it's an adventure. It's the beginning of something. Alright. I've been JW608, as I've said like 7 times now, and I'll dig you cats later.